One thing that quite a lot of teachers are fond of is the concept of showing, not telling. So it's a really nice little phrase, but it's a kind of difficult phrase to sort of understand what teachers mean when they talk about showing rather than telling. A problem that we get is that lots of students like to give us every single detail about every single character and every single place they ever write about. And we don't need that much detail for the story to advance. So don't fall into the trap of giving us every explanation that you can about the way that a person looks or what a person's wearing. Only include those details if they're important for the story. So if I wanted you to show me your main character rather than tell me about your main character, let's say your main character was a really beautiful 25-year-old woman with golden blonde hair and long shapely legs and lovely fingernails. I don't need to know all of those physical details about her in order to understand that she's good looking. So you might just give me one part of that, you know, that she crossed her shapely legs in front of her, and that might be enough to give me the image of this being a really attractive and pleasant looking character. So you've not bombarded me with physical descriptions of her, but you've shown me that she's a nice looking person, and that's going to have impact on who she is as a character and the way that she operates as a character. Same thing when you're describing a physical place, you know, your setting. I don't need to know the 3 different kind of words that you can use to describe the colour green. If the grass is really green, tell me that it's lush or it's verdant, but don't tell me it's lush, verdant, long, waving, flowing with the soft, gentle breeze that's going. You know, you don't need to give me all of that detail in order for me to understand that it's quite a pleasant lawn that you're sitting on. Another really good way of showing rather than telling is to use action for your character. So give them things to do that help us to understand what kind of a person they are. So they might slam their fist impatiently on the table, and that will give us a real image of them being someone who's aggressive, who's got a short temper, and that will tell us more, give us more detail about the character without bombarding us with slabs of description. So use action for your characters, and also use dialogue for the character. So if we have dialogue, we can hear the way that the person speaks. We can understand how intelligent they are by the kinds of words that they use. We know where they might come from by the idiom of their language. And so action and dialogue help to paint really clear pictures, but they don't give us slabs of description, which is what telling is. If you just describe, and then that loses interest for the reader.